And this one will be controlled by Westover as we get underway. This is Reed down the right side wearing the road red with white numerals and blue trim. Westover, they'll lob it down to Campbell. He'll just put it up and in.
Well, that didn't take long.
Be tough for the Cougars to match up with Campbell while he's in there. Cougars wearing the home white with orange numerals and blue trim. This will be Campbell who brings the ball into the front court. Jeremy Campbell for the Cougars goes right side on the wing to Cantor, out front to Campbell against the 3-2 zone. Left wing now it comes to Barnes. Out front Campbell, right wing Cantor. To Campbell, head of the key. 30 seconds into the contest, 2-0 Westover. Right corner, they'll fling it back out now to Campbell. Across court, left side Barnes. Barnes with the basketball, takes it left to right at the head of the key. Now comes back left side to Cantor, thought about the three. Now gives it back to Barnes, comes back left side Cantor. He'll take the three. Shot by Cantor is no good. Rebound pulled out Tinch. Maybe just a tad early again this morning. Tinch gets the ball to Goodson, who gets it in the front court. He'll bounce it right wing to Reed, who lobs it down low on the block to Tinch. He'll drive baseline, lay it up, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled out down low by Barnes. Now the quickness of Tinch just couldn't get it to go down.
Cougars want to be very, very patient with it. They don't want to get into a running game with this taller Westover Patriot team.
Here's Harris circling into the paint, trying a hook shot, and it's rejected by Marcus Campbell. Coming the other way, this is Goodson. Goodson dribbles left, goes all the way to the baseline, gets tripped up, and they'll call a blocking foul.
And again, Westover wants to get it down on the inside where they have all that size advantage.
So our first foul of the day called against the Cougars will go against Cantor. That'll be his first, team's first. Gate City and Northwest Christian Academy, our second game today, as here's a feed into the corner to Reed, who tries to kick it back down to Goodson, batted away and out of bounds by Harris of the Cougars.
Talking to Coach Dickey Warren earlier, said he's just so proud of his team after they regrouped after falling behind, so far behind in that game the other night. He said we came out and played hard in the second half and played great defense yesterday.
Sullivan Central loses to Gainesville, Florida back on Monday, came back to beat Daniel Boone. Now away from the play, we've got an illegal pick called against one of the, it's going to be the big man, Campbell, who picks up his first.
And the first turnover of the basketball game.
And we'll see Dale Burns on the far side. He's got a tie on this early in the morning.
He's been so busy this week, he really don't know where he's been.
He might have changed clothes since last night.
He mentioned, said, did Christmas get here yet?
Did it?
I think so.
Campbell walks the ball into the front court. He'll go left wing to Cantor. Cantor works it out front to Campbell, who looks in the middle, now swings it right side to Barnes. Barnes in the corner, skips it all the way across to Cantor, who has to chase it down near the sideline. Now saved out between the rings to Campbell. Westover lost their first game to Dobbins-Bennett, then came back to defeat Dorman yesterday. Here's Barnes going left side to Cantor. He'll skip it across right corner. This is Campbell faking the three. Now kicking it down low, saving it underneath and driving McGrady. Has the ball knocked away by Tinch and stolen away by Campbell.
Campbell just creates so much havoc in there just with his presence.
Here's Williams driving left baseline. And we'll lob it into Campbell in the paint. He'll take the 12-footer. Good.
That's where he needs to stay, right there. First time he's taken a shot in this tournament from straight on in the paint.
4-0 in favor of Westover. Left side Cantor on the wing. We've played 2.5 minutes.
He's head and shoulders taller than McGrady down there.
He's head and shoulders taller than most people. Out front, this is Harris going right wing to Barnes. He'll shuffle right to left. Circles out near the center jump circle. This is Barnes. And that, against that 3-2 zone that Westover's used the majority of this tournament. Right wing Campbell. He'll skip it all the way across court. Cantor, he'll take the three from the left corner. Good.
That's where he loves to be, in that corner. From baseline to baseline where he loves to play.
Big bucket for Cantor, and it's a 4-3 game. Walking the ball into the front court will be Goodson. Goodson between the rings. Now bounces it left extension to Campbell. Throws it down low to Tinch, kicks it back to Campbell. He'll take the 15-footer, no good. Tinch with the rebound, put back good.
And there he goes, working on the inside. Clam a big offensive rebound. He'll take it to the bank for the Patriots.
Found out yesterday he's also the free safety on the Westover football team.
I tell you, that's some sort of free safety, isn't it?
I'd say.
6'5" free safety?
This is Campbell. Wow. Between the rings, bouncing it into corner to Cantor. He'll drive baseline, gets bumped, and has the ball knocked out of bounds by a reaching in Tinch.
I don't think he's 6'5". Thought they listed him at 6'5", but he's about, what, 6'2", 6'3"?
He's probably around 6'2". They have him listed at 6'5", true.
Well, when he stands beside a Campbell down there, you can't really tell, can you?
It's because Campbell's still head and shoulders ahead of him, too. Brandon Penix comes into the lineup. He's a 6'1" sophomore for Sullivan Central. This is Cantor with the basketball at the center jump circle. Hands the ball to Barnes. 6'3" Westover, 4:14 to go first period. Right side Cantor with the basketball. Gets it out front. They'll swing it all the way around left wing to Campbell. He'll skip it across right side. Cantor on the wing for three. That was from the parking lot. No good. Rebound tipped around. Campbell out with the rebound.
Cougars got a good look at it again. Very, very patient. Coach Diggy Warren not very happy about a non-call down there.
Goodson gets it to Reed. 15-footer from the right wing. Good.
Cougars work so hard to get a shot, and then they just come down the floor, wide open jumper from 15.
Westover, since losing to Dobbins-Bennett, coming back to win yesterday over Dorman, and now here's going to be a push by Reed. That's his first, team's first, and not to take anything away from the DB effort on Monday afternoon, because it was a splendid effort to get the win. But I think you saw Westover maybe one of those teams that sort of struggled the first game and are better than that first game indicated.
I think a lot of teams takes them at least 1 or 2 games to get their legs back under them after all that travel, but indeed they have played better.
8-3 now in a 2-3 zone. Westover leading by 5, left side with the basketball, Barnes. Barnes left to right, goes right side to Campbell. Now he'll circle out with the basketball. Just not a whole lot that the Cougars can do inside. Here's a 3 by Barnes from the left wing, no good. Rebound ripped out Reed.
Cougars cannot get close to the basket, and as a result, they're shooting only 1 out of 5 so far.
Reed down the left side, kicks it back to the trailing Goodson. Goodson between the rings. A winner will play tomorrow at 1:30 for 6th place. Here's Campbell. He'll put up the 18-footer, no good. That's not his forte, but it's rebounded by Reed, who puts it back up and in.
That's what they do best. Crash that glass. Another offensive rebound, and now they've made 5 out of 8 so far from the floor.
6 in a row by Westover, and they've pushed the lead to 10-3 with 2:55 to go, and a timeout is called. And I think it is of the 20-second variety, and it is. Coming up next, the Gate City Blue Devils will take on Northwest Christian Academy out of Miami. We'll follow that up with Dobbins-Bennett taking on Tabernacle Baptist, and then Statesboro takes on Tennessee High. Later on tonight, it's the semifinal. Science Hill takes on Gainesville, Florida, and then Princeton out of Cincinnati, Ohio will take on Oak Ridge in the second semifinal. As we get back into action, 2:55 to go. These are rather long 20-second timeouts.
Yeah, we could have taken a couple breaks between. By the time the officials get the coaches to decide if it's going to be a 20 or 60, they've already had 30 seconds.
We might have to set a new policy.
Henson, Chandler, the Proud Papa, and Warner, the officials in this one.
Into the front court, this is Campbell handing the ball in the shuffle to Matthew Clemson, who's checked in, and reaching in and fouling will be Carlos Robinson, who's checked in. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Kerry Goodson, 6'2, a junior's in the lineup as well for Westover.
And Westover has went man-to-man. Don't see that much out of these guys.
Clemson will trigger it in. He throws it in and knocked away, and scrapping for it, saving it from going out of bounds was Isaac Wooden, the 6'2 junior who's checked in, but he throws it right back in to Harris, who saves it for the Cougars. Also in there is Takori Benton, a 6'6 senior for Westover. This is Cantor driving. He gets bumped, and they're going to call the foul on Benton.
And they turned up the heat. A little bit more pressure, too much pressure, and a foul.
That'll be Benton's first, team's third. Westover 10, Sullivan Central 3. Inbounds to be triggered in by Clemson, intercepted. Out of there with it, Goodson. Goodson into the front court, dribbles to the right, lobs it in low to Benton. Check that. That is Wooden, who will go to the hole, lay it up and in.
Just a great move on the inside. Just so very, very quick. Flashes open in the paint. Gets an easy one.
8 in a row now by Westover, and they push the lead to 9 at 12-3. Taking it left to right, they'll throw it on the wing. This is the right wing to Cantor, looking into a cutter. That'll be Campbell. He'll throw it up from the right baseline, no good. Rebound ripped out down low by Jeremy Crawford, the 6'5 junior who's in there. Crawford gets the ball out to Goodson down the left side, hits Crawford head of the key. Crawford will back out, now goes left side to Goodson, in the corner to Benton. Benton left side works it back out to Goodson with 1:49 to go, first period. Out between the rings, this will be Goodson. Roaming out high, Crawford. He'll dish it in the middle, knocked away momentarily. Saved, though, by Wooden, who will put it on the floor, drive, lay it up and in, and he was fouled.
Made a big power move down the lane. Harris was right there with a shove from behind, but it didn't matter as he takes it to the house.
And Harris will pick up his first. Team foul number 2, and it's 14-3 now, Westover. Wooden to try to convert the three-point play. Tosses up. It's no good. And we'll just leave it at that.
Just a touch short.
Just a touch, all right. Westover 14, Sullivan Central 3, 1:36 to go. The inbounds comes into Harris, double team, gets the ball or tries to get it to Campbell, off somebody's hands out of bounds. They're going to say off Campbell's hands. It'll go back to Westover on the turnover.
Only 1 out of 6 for the Cougars, and now 3 turnovers.
Dickie Warren just sits over there on the sidelines and stares into space. 14-3, right side with the basketball. This is Benton looking in low. There's the feed to Crawford. Backdoor cutting comes Goodson, has the ball knocked away. Coming out with it is Campbell for the Cougars. He'll bring it up the floor. 14-3, Westover on top. Left wing, this is Cantor, and they're going to call him for a travel.
Made a good move. Takes it down the lane as it opened up in there, but they do call the travel.
So another turnover, gives the ball back to Westover. And bringing the ball up the floor will be Kerry Goodson. Goodson will call it across the time stripe, comes right side to Benton. Benton with the basketball. Bounces it out, head of the key to Crawford. Comes back right side. Here's the lob down low. Benton will drive baseline, gets bumped by McGrady, no foul. And as he's falling out of bounds, throws it back in to Cantor. Cantor for the Cougars. Throws the cross court right wing. This is for 3 by Campbell. No good. A rebound pulled out by Goodson, and he steps on the inline as he comes down with the basketball.
Cougars just cannot buy one. So very cold early in this one.
46 seconds to go, first period. 14-3 Westover. Inbounds pass comes in left corner with it. This is Clemson across court right corner. Cantor for 3, no good. They scrap for the rebound, and coming out there with it will be Wooden with the basketball for Westover. Gets the ball to Goodson, who will bring it into the front court.
Cougars have tried 8 shots, 5 of them beyond the arc.
Left wing, they'll try to kick it down low to Wooden, knocked away. Coming out there with it is Clemson. He's going to be fouled by Robinson, reaching in from behind.
Cougars are playing good defense. They're getting after it on the defensive end. 4 turnovers they forced here in this first. They just cannot get anything going the other way.
10 in a row by Westover since it was 4-3, 23 and a half seconds to go in the period. They'll get it into Harris, who throws it into the front court, fortunately retrieved by McGrady. He'll lob it across to Campbell. Goes left wing, Cantor fakes the 3, kicks it back out to Campbell, head of the key. Campbell will back all the way to the center jump circle, and then away from the play, we got a foul call, and I believe they're going to get Benton throwing an elbow against Harris.
You would think that the Cougars, against this man-to-man, with the way they run that wheel offense, motion offense, they would be getting some good looks at it, but they cannot get anything near the basket.
So it will be Cougar basketball underneath the hoop. Inbounds comes right wing. They'll kick it out front, knocked away and out of bounds by Goodson. It'll remain Cougars basketball.
Again, quickness in the passing lanes. The quick hands knocks it out of bounds.
7.9 seconds to go. Inbounds pass intended for Cantor, stolen away. Out of there with it, Benton. Benton will drive all the way. He'll lay it up. Offensive charge, Benton.
Great hustle, Cantor. After the turnover, he didn't sulk around and stand at midcourt. He hustles down the floor and steps in there, takes a punishment, and gets a call.
Benton picks up his 3rd personal. Team's 6th.
Don't get choked up on me this early this morning.
Here's Campbell down the right side. He'll throw a 30-footer up at the buzzer. That is no good, and that'll be the end of the first period of play. We'll take a 60-second break, but telling you the score after 1, Westover 14, Sullivan Central 3.
Just hit you all of a sudden, did it?
Yeah. Sausage biscuit, huh? Ooh, sausage and egg.
Yeah, he did it right.
upset, I guess. I'll come to expect it.
14-3 in favor of Westover. They score the last 10 points of the period, 4 points each for Reed, Campbell, and Wood, and lead the way for the Patriots.
And the Cougars only 1 of 9, 11% from the field. did not shoot a free one. 1 of 6 from three-point range. That's the only basket they made, 70% there. They had 5 first-quarter turnovers. Patriots, 7 of 10, 70%. Most of those in the paint, in and around the basket. Did not shoot a free one, did not shoot a three, and they had 5 turnovers.
Here's a feed down low to Harris. He'll lay it up and in.
Yeah, after the timeout, after the end of the quarter, Coach Deacon says, let's get it inside, guys. Cannot make those long ones. Lay it up and in.
That time Westover showed a 1-3-1 zone. Now 3-2 by the Cougars. 14-5. That snaps that 10-point run by Westover. And despite going only 1 of 9 from the field, they're only down 9. Now 2 of 10 from the field. Left side Goodson gets it on the wing. Williams, he'll throw up the 3. Yes.
They can shoot the long one. It's the first time they tried it. Nothing but the webbing.
17-5. Westover by a dozen. This is Campbell into the front court. And Westover in that 1-3-1. This is the second time down the floor they've shown it. This is Clemson throwing it out back to Campbell, out high. Now goes right wing to Clemson, back to Campbell. He'll come left wing to Josh Crane, who's checked into the contest. 6'1" sophomore, thrown in the middle, knocked around, scrap for Crane, comes out there with it, bounces it down low to Harris, who spins, lays it up and in.
Oh, great pass by Barnes, down low, laid up and in, Harris.
In backcourt with the basketball, this will be Goodson. Goodson will bring it into the front court. Goodson between the rings. Roaming out high, there's Tinch. Can't get him the basketball. He'll look right and get the ball to Reed instead. Reed kicks it back to Goodson now in the corner. Williams for 3 again. No good. Rebound Tinch. He'll twirl, put it up, and can't get it to go. Pull down Campbell. He'll put it up and in.
The big guy goes to work on the glass. 3 opportunities, third time's the charm.
We're seeing more of Campbell today than we've seen him the whole tournament.
He's more active around the basket where he should be.
Here's Campbell for the Cougars going left wing to Crane. Out front Campbell. He'll dribble to the left, bounces it down low. Harris, baseline for a 10-footer, will not get it to go. Rebound knocked around, and they're going to get McGrady coming over the back.
And at least he's battling, trying to get a rebound. He's just battling with a 7-footer. That's a short and a long of that.
McGrady at 6'4", and Marcus Campbell listed at 6'11". Jeremy Yates, the 5'10" junior, will check in for the Cougars. 19-7 in favor of Westover. Bringing the ball up the floor will be Goodson. Goodson between the rings. Roaming high, there's the lob to Campbell. He'll kick it right wing to Reed. He'll pull up and now get it back out front to Goodson. Goodson head of the key against that zone, dribbles left, goes baseline. Williams throws it down low to Tinch. Tinch triple team, kicks it back out Goodson. He'll drive left, throw up the runner from the left baseline, no good. Rebound Campbell, and they're going to get him coming over the back.
Great positioning, Cougars. Had him sealed off the glass. Although he's a 7-footer, you get him on your back. All he can do is go over there and get a foul.
That's the 7th team foul. And
there's
it
the
is
horn.
a 1-and-1.
There's the horn.
So it will send the Cougars to the other end to shoot the 1-and-1. That's a second on Campbell. So you get the feeling you're going to see a whole lot of him maybe here shortly.
Yeah, he gets to set a spell just about every game that we've seen him.
It will be Clemson at the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Ralph Stout leading the charge to the hospitality suite already.
Shot by Clemson's no good. Tinch comes down with the rebound. He'll hand the ball off to Goodson, and Goodson will bring the ball into the front court. Goodson dribbles left, gets it in the corner to Williams, lobs it down low to Campbell. He'll twirl, 10-footer, won't go. McGrady tries to keep it alive, tips it out, and it's chased after by Harris, but knocked away and stolen by Reed, who then gets it to Tinch. Now we have a foul called. Apparently a grab on one of the Cougars, and it will be Harris, and he will be assessed his second personal.
Cougars had a hand or two on it, just never could control it. Keeping it alive, Westover and the Patriots, and they'll keep possession.
Team foul number 4. Inbounds pass comes into Goodson. Goodson with the basketball, looks right, gets it on the wing to Reed. Reed dogged there by Clemson. Now we'll get it in the right-hand corner to Williams. Williams out to Reed, head of the key. Now goes left side Goodson. Looking into a posting up Campbell. Instead gets it head of the key. This is for 3 by Reed, no good. Pulling out the rebound is McGrady, but as he throws it back in, from saving it from going out of bounds, it's Williams who gets a hand on it and knocks it away and out of bounds. So it'll go back to the Cougars.
Great hustle Cougars. They're playing some good defense, and they're not out of this game by any stretch of imagination. They just need to make a few points. Difficult to get close to the basket, though, isn't it?
I'd say here's a skip pass, Crane, left corner for 3. Shot by Crane, air ball. Coming out there with the basketball's Tinch. Tinch will bring it up the floor. He bounces the ball now to Goodson, and Goodson will bring it into the front court. Dribbling left, kicking it in the corner. Williams, he'll try another 3. No good as that one's long. It goes out of bounds, last touched by Tinch. It'll be Cougars basketball, rear court.
There again, the Cougars had the position on the inside. Tinch comes over the top, gets a hand on it, loses it out of bounds.
So bringing the ball up the floor will be Yates for the Cougars with 4.5 minutes to go first half. Right side, this is Clemson in the corner. McGrady kicks it back out, saved there by Yates, lobs it over to Crane, who gets it baseline to Harris, who has to put a high arcing shot up over Campbell, and they're going to call the foul on Campbell.
He had to shoot it straight up. The 7-footer was in his face. Harris cannot even draw iron. He has to change the trajectory of it so much, but a foul as he hacks him across the arm.
Campbell picks up his third, and it'll be Harris at the line to shoot two. 4:22 to go in this first half of play. Westover 19, Sullivan Central 7. Tosses up, and it is no good. Here comes Crawford in, replacing Campbell. And we've probably seen the last of Campbell till about, the fourth period.
He might start the third quarter, but then we'll just have to wait and see. He's got 3. He could get 4 and set a spell again.
Harris's toss is good. He hits the second. He's got 5. It's an 11-point game with 4:20 to go first half. In backcourt, Tinch with the basketball. Comes left sideline to Williams, a swinging around right side to Reed. He'll get in the front court, bounces along the sideline to Crawford. Tries to get it down low and does so to Williams. He'll put a little fall away up from in the paint. Good, and he was fouled.
Oh, great pass all the way across the lane on the bounce from one corner to the other. And they'll get the roll and at the stripe to shoot one.
It's going to go against Yates. That'll be his first, team foul number 5. And it sends Williams to the line to shoot, try to convert the three-point play and push the lead out to 14. And he does not do that. They scrap for the rebound. McGrady comes out of there with it for the Cougars. 21-8 in favor of Westover. 4 minutes to go, second period of play. Into the front court, Campbell goes left wing to Crane, in the middle to McGrady. He'll lob it back out to Clemson. Clemson goes right sideline on the wing to Yates into the cutter, and that is Crane, who has the ball knocked away and out of bounds by reaching in Crawford.
And again, so much quickness on that defense. Out of the zone, in the passing lane. Knock it free, but cannot control it.
Michael Shelton, a 5'9 sophomore, checks in, as does Barnes back in for the Cougars. Here comes Casey Woodson. Wooden is also in there. Benton and Robinson all check in for Westover. To trigger it in will be Shelton. Right wing to Barnes. Circles out with the basketball and goes left side now to Crane, back to Barnes. Barnes will back out to the center jump circle. Comes left wing to Shelton to Barnes, goes right wing to Crane. Skip pass all the way across, left corner, Shelton for 3. Left it short. Rebound scrap for, and they're going to get Crane coming over the back of, I believe, yes, Wooden.
Coach Warren has tried every combination he can think of over there, trying to get some shooters in there that, would really be on a hot hand today. None of them so far. They're only 2 out of a bunch, and I'll figure that up in a moment. That's right, 3. I see it over here in the corner now. 3 out of a bunch.
Oh, okay. Into the front court with the basketball, this will be Goodson. Bounces it left side. I thought maybe I was wrong.
3 out of 14.
Still not good. Left corner, this is Benton. Looks down low to Crawford. Now gets it out between the rings to Goodson. Comes right side to Wooden. He'll drive, go all the way underneath, but as he does so, they're going to call a travel on Wooden.
He made a great move. Maybe that was the reason. Give him a couple extra steps. He'll take it all the way to the house, but a turnover for the Patriots.
It stays 21-8 in favor of Westover. This is Barnes in backcourt, getting it in the front court, bouncing it left to Shelton. He'll circle out and gets the ball over to the wing now to Harris. Harris along the sideline, takes it right to left, hands it to the head of the key, Crane. Left side to Barnes. Barnes in the corner, now we'll work it out, head of the key to Shelton. Right side to Crane. Out front, McGrady. 15-footer by McGrady. Good.
There's that motion offense. They work it to perfection this time. Coach Warren yells out there, guys, let's run that offense, and they get a good one.
21-10, Westover by 11 with 2.5 minutes to go first half. This is Goodson at the center jump circle. Goodson dribbles left, bounces it on the wing now to Robinson in the corner, Benton. Lobs it back out front, saved there by Crawford. He'll put up the 12-footer. Good.
Yeah, they make it look so easy. Just great athletes making it happen.
23-10 Westover with 2:12 to go in the first half. Right corner with the basketball, Crane. May have got away with the travel as he gets bumped. Now dishes it inside. McGrady off his shoulder, out of bounds.
Wasn't ready for it. Good pass in there as McGrady's posting up down low with his back to the basket. Before he can ever do anything with it, bounces off his chest, out of bounds.
So it belonged to Westover in backcourt with 2:05 to go in this first half. Walking the ball up the floor will be Goodson. Goodson goes right wing to Benton. He now goes right corner to Robinson. Back to Benton. To Woodson, head of the key. Woodson dribbles right, gets it on the wing to Benton for three. Shot by Benton, no good. Long rebound comes out to Crawford. Crawford in the paint, dishes it back to Goodson. This is for two. Shot from the head of the key, no good by Goodson. Ball knocked out, and coming out of there with it is Barnes. Barnes with the basketball down the right side. He'll now shuffle out. Barnes right to left between the rings. Dribbles to the right. Dogged there by Goodson, takes it down the sideline. Now we'll work it across left side to Harris, who gets it in the corner now to Crane. Crane with the basketball will circle out with 1:20 to go. Gets it down low. McGrady. McGrady twirls, puts it up, and gets it to go.
Oh, there's what they want to do. Get it down low. Let him spin into the paint with a big power move for the Cougars.
23-12 Westover with 1:10 to go. First half of play. Walking the ball into the front court will be Goodson. Goodson dribbling left, bounces on the wing, intercepted and stolen by Crane, and they're going to get Robinson reaching in from behind as Crane came up with the interception.
Oh, great anticipation. Crane out of the 3-2 zone on the wing, steps in front, intercepted, and a foul.
And it'll be a 1-and-1 on the other end, I believe, for Josh Crane. 23-12 Westover.
Cougars went to this 3-2 zone. That's slowed this bunch down just a little bit.
With exactly a minute to go, Crane's at the stripe to shoot the 1-and-1, trying to get his team within single digits again. Toss up, toss rattles, drops. He'll get the bonus. And the second one, good. So despite the horrendous shooting by the Cougars, they're only down 9 with a minute to go in the half. Backcourt Wooden gets the ball to Benton, who in turn gets it into the front court down the right sideline to Goodson. Goodson double team. And now they're going to call a little bit of a push there by Harris.
Great hustle, Cougars. Coach Warren not very happy about that call, but I tell you, they had him double teamed over here. Maybe just a little bit too much pressure.
That's Harris's third. Team foul number 7. And it will send to the line to shoot 1-and-1, Kerry Goodson. Goodson eyes the mark, pulls the trigger. Shot by Goodson, good. He'll get another. The lead is 10 at 24-14, and now a substitute, Cliff Cantor, will come in for the Cougars to replace Harris, who will sit down with 3 personals. Well, we'll probably see the Cougars run a lot of motion here for the next 50 seconds. Toss is in the air. Toss is no good. Rebound McGrady. McGrady with the basketball, gets it out to Shelton, and the Cougars with a chance to cut the lead to 8, maybe to 7 with the 3 going to the locker room. Shelton will get the ball into the front court. 39 seconds to go. Works it left wing now to Crane. Crane dribbles down to the corner, still with the basketball, shovels it in the middle to McGrady. McGrady will lob it back out to Cantor, who comes left wing to Crane. 29 seconds to go. He'll work it across to Shelton. Bounces it right wing to Cantor. Cantor with the basketball. Gets it out front. This is for 3 by Barnes from the head of the key. No good. Rebound tapped around down low. McGrady keeps it alive, and then it's lost out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Robinson been well advised to let it go. McGrady hit it as it was going over the end line, but Robinson tries to chase it as he's standing out of bounds.
Jeremy Campbell will check into the lineup to replace Barnes for the Cougars. 15.1 seconds remaining. Inbounds pass to be triggered in by Shelton, left corner Cantor. Cantor tries to split the defenders and now gets bumped, and they're going to call the blocking. Now they get a traveling call by the other official.
I don't know which happened first, but a turnover for the Cougars.
So a travel on Cantor turns the ball over. They'll get it to the time stripe to Robinson. They'll come left side to Robinson, back out to Goodson. Right side, Benton bobbles it, saves it in the corner, gets it back to Goodson for 3 at the buzzer. No good. And that'll be the end of the first half of play. We will take a 2-minute break, a 2-minute timeout, by telling you the score at the half. Westover 24, Sullivan Central 14.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Everything else okay? When you find Dick, it's the one that he and Bill did as a spec spot for the house ribs, and I turned it in to go ahead and run it. And out where it is. The house ribs was added to the sports line promo, and I turned it in as the Bell South promo. It's supposed to be the Bell South promo. We added the house ribs to the sports line. And that commercial is done. Okay. All righty.
Second half, as they jumped out to the lead of 14-3. And then the Cougars outscored them the rest of the way 11-10. Got the lead to 10 here at halftime, 24-14. A two-session day here at the Arbys Classic. Of course, 4 games in the first session. Then we'll take a break, and then at 5:30 tonight, it is the Food Lion Slam Dunk competition. People will be filing in here early for that. That'll be at 5:30 tonight, the Food Lion Slam Dunk competition. And that'll be session number 6 tonight of the Arbys Classic, and then that'll be followed up by the semifinal games.
You gonna enter in that slam dunk deal? Slamming and jamming?
I don't think so.
It's only because you really don't feel like it. You could take them if you felt like it, right?
Yeah.
There you have it.
If you believe that. Got some great oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you too. Here is Westover with the basketball, and this is Goodson. He'll go right wing to Reed. Reed with the basketball. Roaming baseline Williams as Westover has it to start the second half. Goodson between the rings bounces the left extension to Kinch. Or excuse me, Tinch. Why do I want to call him Kinch? Tinch, they'll now work at left side. Williams out front. Goodson back to Williams for 3. Left it short. Rebound scrap for. Lost out of bounds off the hand of McGrady. And no, they're going to say last touched by Campbell. So it belonged to the Cougars in backcourt.
Williams must be their designated three-point shooter. He's the only one that goes beyond the arc and tries any of those. Or
Here's
so far he has.
Jeremy Campbell gets it in the front court right side to Barnes. Dishes it down low to McGrady. McGrady moves in on Campbell, who has 3 personals, and Campbell blocks the shot. Out there with it is Campbell. Hands the ball to Goodson. Right wing Williams. 3-2 by the Cougars. They'll get it out front, head of the key, circling around to the left. Goodson kicked away and out of bounds by Campbell of the Cougars.
In that second quarter, that 3-2 zone, very good for the Cougars. They start the second half with the same defense.
So it'll be Westover basketball side front court. Tinch will trigger it in, does so to Goodson. Goodson left to right, head of the key. Now he'll back all the way out to the center jump circle. Penetrate to the head of the key again, and now back out. Now we'll go right wing to Tinch. Gets it on the wing to Williams, back to Tinch. Out front now, head of the key to Goodson. Alley-oop ball for Tinch for the dunk.
There's a slam, bam, and a jam.
Tinch runs back door along the right baseline and gets the alley-oop lob for the lay-in, and it is 26-14 Westover. Into the front court, Campbell bounces it left side to Cantor. He'll throw it in the middle. McGrady, he'll drive, lay it up and in.
Great pass, Cantor. McGrady gets the basket. Cantor makes a play.
In backcourt, this is Reed down the left side into the front court. It opens up. He's going all the way to the basket. He'll lay it up off the glass. No good. Pull down Tinch, blocked from behind by McGrady. But there's Campbell who puts it up and in.
Now, he didn't have to go very far after he claimed that block shot, did he?
It was right there in his hands, and he just sort of took a bunny hop to stick it in. 28-16, Westover by a dozen. This is Barnes with splitting the defenders. Gets it in the front court. Left wing will be Cantor. Skips it across right side to Campbell. Backs in. Fall away from the right baseline by Campbell. No good. Marcus Campbell with the rebound. Campbell motions for Goodson to come back and get the basketball, which he does. Now goes left corner to Williams. Williams will circle out with the basketball and gets it out front to Goodson, head of the key. Picks up his dribble, needs to get rid of it, and now goes right wing to Reed. Reed, dogged by Cantor. Gets the ball out to Goodson, who goes left side to Tinch, works it back to Goodson, and then away from the play, they're going to call an offensive charge on Tinch.
Barnes step in there, plant those feet, take a punishment, and get the call for the Cougars.
So Tinch will pick up his first, team's first. And it'll be Cougars basketball in rear court, down 12. 5.5 minutes to go, third period. They'll get it in the front court, left side Cantor. He'll hand the ball back to Barnes. Gets it back on the wing, Cantor for three. Lifted short, rebound McGrady. McGrady goes in underneath, puts it up, good, and he was fouled.
It's Campbell on his back. McGrady going to work down low for the Cougars and get a big basket.
And that'll be number 4 on Campbell. Team foul number 2. And a chance for McGrady to pull his team to within single digits. As here comes Crawford in to replace Campbell.
With 4.
Crawford sort of strolling along to the bench. Toss is in the air, toss is no good. Rebound ripped out in low by Reed. Reed with the basketball into the front court. Gets the ball to Goodson. Goodson bounces it left corner to Williams. Williams works it out front head of the key. Goodson gets in the paint, kicks it back right wing. This is for 3 by Reed. In and out, no good. Tipped back up by Crawford, no good. They scrap for the rebound. Williams has it. Kicks it across to 10. She'll put it up from the right baseline. No good. Coming out with it, Harris. Harris for the Cougars gets it to Barnes. Barnes in the front court. Barnes goes right wing to Campbell. Campbell with the basketball. Campbell dribbles left, dribbles right, drives baseline, dishes it across to McGrady. Saved from going out of bounds, though, by Barnes, who then throws it away. Intercepted Tinch. He's in the front court, bounces to the left side. Williams pulls up and pops a 10-footer. Good.
Yeah, big turnaround there. Cougars had a chance to cut it to 8. They go down by 12.
30-18 Westover with 4:15 to go, third period. This is Barnes coming right side to Cantor. Gets it out front, Harris. Harris pops a 16-footer. That's no good. Rebound pulled out, Williams. 4 minutes to go, third period. Williams gets the ball to Goodson. Goodson head of the key. He'll dribble left, kicks it baseline. Reed knocked away and stolen by Harris. Harris with the turnover gets the ball to Barnes. Barnes down the left side into the front court. Barnes dribbles left to right, head of the key. Has the ball knocked away by Goodson, and they're going to call the foul on, I believe they're going to call it on Goodson. They are.
Barnes standing out there in the middle of the court trying to get some help to come out and help him. Nobody came to help him and almost lost control of the ball.
So the foul on Goodson will be his first, team's third.
And 4 fresh ones coming in for the Patriots from Westover.
Kerry Goodson also in there will be Wooden, Robinson, and Benton. Campbell to trigger the inbounds for the Cougars. Gets it in right sideline. Harris, he'll drive, stop, and pop for a 10-footer that rims out, no good. Crawford with the board for Westover. Gets the ball back to Goodson. Goodson in the front court. Looks left. Now looks right. Now hands the ball to Crawford, who in turn hands it back to Goodson. Goodson dribbles right, bounces it on the wing. Benton looks down low to Crawford, can't get to the ball, comes back out to Goodson. Back to Benton on the wing for 3. Shot by Benton is short. Saved from going out of bounds by Harris of the Cougars, who gets the ball to Campbell, who in turn works it to Barnes, and Barnes will get it into the front court. Thank you, sir. Left side, this is McGrady. Gets it out front, swings it right side. Barnes underneath McGrady, fakes, goes up underneath, gets fouled.
Great fake, McGrady. Good entry pass for the Cougars. Get it down low, let him go to work down there. Doesn't get a basket, but he does get a foul.
It's going to go against Wooden. That'll be his first. Check that, it'll be on Benton. That's his 4th. Team foul number 4.
And they're getting into some foul trouble, Westover and the Patriots.
McGrady's free toss is up and good. He'll get a second. What kind of week has this been? I'm sitting here drinking diet soda.
It's the only thing you can get. That's the only thing you can get.
Here's Reed coming into the lineup to replace Benton. And a shot by McGrady, good.
It's better than nothing, pal.
You got that right. 10 points now for McGrady, and the Cougars are within 10 again at 30-20. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Right side with the basketball. Crawford picks up his dribble, bounces it back to Goodson, who circles around to the right and gets it into the front court. Now double team. Has the ball stripped away and stolen. Harris, bounce feed Campbell. Campbell will go all the way down, will lay it up and in.
Here come the Cougars as they steal, wheel, and deal.
An 8-point game with 2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's a run by the Cougars. They get the ball to Reed. Reed will throw it across court to Crawford. Crawford down the left side into the front court to Robinson on the left wing. Robinson has the ball tapped away from Cantor from behind, stolen away Harris.
Great play, Cantor.
The Cougars making it happen on the defensive end. Here's Barnes in the front court. He'll go over left wing to Harris. Looks in low to McGrady. Comes back out front to Barnes with 2 minutes to go in the period. Left wing, Harris. Harris looks into a cutting Cantor. Can't get to the ball. Works it across to Campbell now, who comes right side to Barnes. Down low underneath. Harris, little fall away. Rattles, drops.
There's that Cougar motion offense again. They get a great look at it. Harris will take it to the back end. The Cougars are making a run.
30-24 Westover, the closest the Cougars have been since the first period. This is Goodson, goes left wing, Robinson. Robinson dishes it down low, knocked away and stolen. Coming out there with the basketball is Harris. Dishes it out to Cantor. Cantor down the left side will circle out.
3 straight turnovers. Cougar defense turning up the heat in the kitchen.
Barnes down low, McGrady backs in low, lays it up and in.
Oh, the Cougars are cooking now.
30-26, it's a 4-point game. Here's Crawford. He'll bring it down the left side, bounces it on the wing to Robinson, gets it back to Crawford, bobbles it, saves it, throws it up, good, and he was fouled.
Finally, they get it down on the inside. Cougars go for the steal. They miss. They come up empty. A basket and a foul.
See who the foul will be assessed against. It's going to be assessed. Well, I think it's going to be Cantor.
Great effort by the Cougars to make this run. Doing it with the defense.
Cantor will pick up his second, team foul number 1 in the second half. But the Cougars have clawed their way back into it.
Ralph Stouts feels better now. He got a tummy full of those, whatever they have down the hospitality suite.
So Crawford will try to convert the 3-point play. Toss up by Crawford, good. He's got 5, and the Cougars had rallied back to cut it to 4. Now it's back to 7 with 1:09 to go, and now here's full court pressure by the Patriots. This is Harris in backcourt, throws it into the front court. Cantor back across court. McGrady fakes, lays it up.
The Cougars with a classic. Chris Peter that time. Great ball movement, great pass, Cantor.
McGrady with 14, 10 in the period, and now here's an offensive charge on Crawford.
Step it in there, Cantor, take a punishment and get the call, and the Cougars are showing a lot of emotion out there.
33-28, 53 seconds to go in this third period of play. Quite a clawing back, if you will, by the Cougars, who have trailed by as many as 12. In backcourt, they get it to Campbell, who gets it and turned to Barnes, throws it up high, head of the key. Harris back to Cutty Campbell for the layup.
Oh, they're putting on the clinic. They're putting on the clinic. The Cougars are putting on the clinic.
33-30 into the front court, and there will be an offensive charge this time called against Reed.
And Harris will step in there, take a punishment, and get the call. What a rally by these Cougars.
33-30 with 37.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. It was 30-18, so this is a 12-3 run by the Cougars. And they got a chance with a 3 to send this game tied into the fourth quarter. Barnes throws it across court, saved by Campbell. Campbell dishes it, left corner Cantor. I think all the Cougar fans thought Cantor would take that 3, he didn't. Here's Cantor left wing, 22 seconds to go. Cantor with the basketball, dogged by Williams, puts it on the floor. He'll drive to the basket, lay it up, no good. Rebound pulled in down low by Goodson. Goodson with the basketball, brings it down the right side. Goodson to the wing. Goodson looks down low, now kicks it out front. Reed. This is for 3 from the head of the key. It rims out, no good. McGrady taps it out, saved by Goodson. Goodson with 3 seconds, with 2 seconds. He doesn't realize it. They'll not get a shot off. That'll be the end of the third period of play. We'll take a 60-second break, but telling you the score after 3 is Westover 33, Sullivan Central 30.
Yeah. Do what? Yeah, on that commercial, that promo, I don't think it's been redone. I think you found the paperwork where it was supposed to be redone. I can't hear you. Yeah. The new open and a new commercial. Oh, okay. All right, we'll just have to redo it next week. Okay. Thanks, Don, for everything.
Westover 33, Sullivan Central 30. A 12-3 run by the Cougars to wrap up the third period. and they'll have possession of the basketball to start this fourth quarter.
Cougars 6 of 12 in that third quarter as they made a run. Westover 4 out of 11 in that quarter.
14 points for McGrady, including 10 in that third period, leads the way for the Cougars. As now here's a ball knocked away and out of bounds by Westover. It'll remain Cougars basketball.
McGrady was open. Almost get it to him along the baseline. If he catches it, he's gone home with it.
Cougars will lob it in to Campbell. Campbell deep left front court. Comes left wing to Crane. Gets it out front to Campbell. Right side to Clemson, who's in there. Clemson circles out. Works it out front. Campbell head of the key. Campbell with the basketball. Works it left wing Crane. Out front Campbell in the middle with McGrady. Right corner Clemson circles out with the basketball. Gets it back out to Campbell between the rings. Here's a bounce feed in the middle. Intercepted and stolen by Tinch. Hands the ball to Goodson. Goodson quickly into the front court, left wing. This is left corner three by Williams is no good. McGrady scrapping for the rebound. They're going to get somebody over the back of McGrady. Or are they going to call the foul on McGrady? No, actually, they're going to call it on Campbell of the Cougars. So apparently Campbell was grabbing.
Non-shooting foul.
Campbell's first, team's second. It'll belong to Westover underneath their own basket. Here's the throw in to Crawford to the hole for the layup. No good. Rebound pulled out in low by Crane. Outlet pass to Campbell down the left sideline. Campbell brings it into the front court. Campbell dribbles all the way to the wing, now circles out with the basketball. He'll set it up between the rings a minute into this fourth quarter. 33-30 Westover. Right corner, Crane. Goes in the middle, McGrady to the hole for the layup. Good!
Oh, great ball movement, Cougars. Triangle pass, wing to the corner, in the paint, lay it up and in.
33-32. Backcourt with the basketball. This is Crawford. Gets it into the front court. Williams has it knocked away momentarily. Saved by Williams, who throws it over to Goodson. Goes baseline to Tinch. Tinch has been held in check. He has only 4 points in this game. Goodson out between the rings. Dribbles left. Picks up his dribble. Now works to cross right side to Reed. Reed motions Williams along the baseline. Gets him right baseline underneath. He'll drive. Put up the 5-footer. No good. Rebound McGrady. The Cougars with a chance to grab their first lead of the game. Lead pass left sideline, comes into the front court to Campbell. He'll drive underneath, kicks it along the baseline. Clemson steps out of bounds, no whistle. They get it into McGrady, who puts it up from in front, no good, and then coming over the back is McGrady.
Well, they got a break. He was about 3 foot out of bounds over there. But anyway, they miss a shot and a foul.
And so it'll give Westover the basketball in backcourt, leading by a point. Here is Goodson to Reed, who then tries to hit a cutting Crawford, intercepted and stolen by Harris.
Great anticipation, Harris. Great hustle.
Gets the ball to Crane. Crane brings it into the front court. He'll go right side to Clemson. Dishes it to Harris. Harris from the right, left baseline.
Sean Harris. What a great job of posting up down low. He has the angle. He'll slide, he'll glide, and he'll ride again.
Sean Harris from the right baseline with the bank shot, and the Cougars have their first lead on the other end, though. Driving, laying it up and in is Goodson.
Very quickly down the floor. They get a good look at it. Into the corner, into the paint, lay it up and in.
We're on a seesaw now for the last 5.5 minutes. 35-34 Westover. Cougars have climbed back from a 12-point deficit. Out front, dribbling to the left, Clemson lobs the ball back over to Crane. Now right sideline to Campbell. Knocked away and out of bounds by a reaching in Goodson. It'll remain Central basketball, as Jeremy Yates will check into the lineup to replace Jeremy Campbell. So it'll be Yates to trigger it in. Does so to Crane. Gets it back to Yates, who goes right corner. Clemson for three. Shot no good. Long rebound comes out to Yates for a 15-footer. Good.
Cougars get a loose ball. Yates right in the middle. Nothing but the bottom of the sack.
36-35 Sullivan Central. Backcourt, Crawford gets it to Goodson, who lobs it right side to Reed. Reed into the front court, takes it all the way to the right wing. Less than 5 minutes to go in the period. Or I should say in regulation. Out between the rings, this is Goodson. Goodson against the 3-2 zone of the Cougars. Picked up defensively momentarily by Crane. Goodson dribbles left, gets it on the wing now to Williams. Williams left to right, throws it into the corner to Reed. Reed dishes it down low. Crawford for the make that Tinch for the layup. Good.
Good ball movement this time. A whole lot better patience. They get a great look at it. Lay it up and in.
Tinch with his 6th point. 37-36 Westover. Out front between the rings, Clemson comes right side to Yates. Back to Clemson. Clemson puts it on the floor, goes on the left wing now to Crane, throws it in the middle, save there. McGrady backdoor cutting though is Yates, intercepted and stolen, no Tinch. Outlet pass Goodson. Goodson will go all the way down for the layup. Good.
Just great athletes there. As they get in a pass and they knock it loose, shoot a layup on the other end.
4 minutes to go in the game. It's a 3-point Westover lead. Shoot, watch 3 points when you were down 12. Right side Crane skips across, left corner Clemson for 3. Left it short, rebound pulled out Williams. Outlet pass goes to Reed. Reed down the right side into the front court, 3-on-2. Dishes it to Tinch for the layup.
Oh, as he slammed it home, and the Patriots are making a big run themselves.
Tinch, little emphasis there as he dunked it with both hands, and here comes Shelton in the lineup to replace Clemson. And 3:41 to go in the basketball game. A timeout is called by the Cougars. We will take a 60-second break with 3:41 to go in the game. It's Westover 41, Sullivan Central 36. Oh. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to be doing.
What, Arbys?
Yeah.
You do a bunch of them.
Every time I do them, I get sick or something. And heaven help us if we stay from a place for a week.
We'll get over it. I hope we can recover.
3:41 to go in the game, and a 6-point run by Westover has given them a 5-point lead at 41-36. The Cougars with the basketball and a big possession here for Sullivan Central. Right side with the basketball will be Crane. He'll get it down low to Harris, who has the ball knocked away and scrapped for. Coming out there with the basketball will be Reed. Big turnover.
3 straight turnovers for the Cougars.
He'll get the ball to Goodson, and Goodson will walk it into the front court against the Cougar 3-2. And now they're going to spread the floor. Goodson dribbling to the left, kicks it on the wing to Williams. He'll just work it back out to Goodson. Goodson dribbles left, gets it back to Williams. And now you have the first 5 minus Campbell out there right now as Crawford stays in there for Westover. Driving, Goodson dishes it down low to Crawford for the layup, good.
Great ball movement again. Very, very patient again, and get a great look at it.
43-36. 7-point lead. Right side with the basketball, Crane gets it out front to Yates. Yates with the basketball to Crane. Crane comes back left wing to Yates, looks in low, now throws it in the middle to McGrady, who kicks it out front now to Yates, gets it back to McGrady. He'll go to the basket, lay it up.
Oh, McGrady with a great play. Just what the doctor ordered for the Cougars.
He's got 18 of the Cougars' 38. Dickie Warren extolling his team to press. 43-38. This is Crawford in front court. He'll work the ball to Goodson with 2:20 to go in the game. Goodson left. Goodson dished it down low to Tinch, and they're going to call a shove from behind on McGrady.
Had both hands in his back. Not a hand check with one, but a hand check with 2.
So Tinch trying to post up down low, and they call a foul on McGrady. Here comes Barnes, here comes Cantor, and here comes Campbell back into the lineup for the Cougars.
Not a bad foul, though. Non-shooting foul. He had position down low. Had he not been pushed, he might be slamming it home.
So it will be Westover basketball. Here's the lob out deep to Williams. Williams head of the key, lobs it over left side. Now he'll circle out, he being Reed, and works the ball to Goodson with 2:10 to go. Goodson center jump circle, Cougars have gone man. This is Crawford, left side of the key, guarded by McGrady, dishes it right side to Tinch. Tinch with the basketball. Comes back across left side now to Williams, who works it across right side to Reed. Inside 2 minutes to go in the game, it's a 5-point Westover lead. Right side, this is Crawford. Right now, Westover just content to use up the clock. Here's Tinch with the basketball. Bounces across right side now to Williams. Down to the head of the key to Reed. Bounces it right side now to Goodson. And away from the play, or I should say, they're with Goodson with the basketball. They're going to get McGrady reaching in.
Somebody hit the deck for the Cougars. I thought it was going to be an offensive foul, and they get McGrady for holding way out at the top of the key.
And that is the 4th on McGrady, and now a timeout is being called by Sullivan Central. It is a 20-second timeout. with the 90 seconds to go in the contest. 43-38 Westover. Up next, the Gate City Blue Devils take on Northwest Christian Academy out of Miami. And, of course, the defending champions of the Arbys Classic. As the Eagles, of course, losing to Oak Ridge in the opening round, come back with a big win over Francis Marion yesterday. But it'll be interesting to see how the Gate City Blue Devils match up. Gate City certainly has been in their share of close games, the triple overtime game. And then yesterday, the 1-point win over Sullivan East. It will be the lob in is almost stolen away on the lob in by Westover, and now they're going to get Campbell reaching in on Goodson.
Is it Campbell? Yep. Reached in, grab an arm.
That's only the 6th team foul, so the Cougars are going to have to commit another one if they're going to send Westover to the line.
Well, that's what they want to do. If they cannot come up with a turnover, they want to exchange, hopefully misses at the foul stripe for opportunities on the other end.
Here's Williams, tied up by Crane, but they're going to call a foul on Crane. And Dickie Warren wanted to know why it wasn't a jump ball.
Well, he's not happy about that one. He thought he had a jump ball situation.
Crane picks up his second. It'll be a 1-and-1 coming up at the line for the Patriots. And it'll be Darrell Williams who will be shooting the 1-and-1. McGrady will check back in. He with 4 fouls for offensive purposes. And he'll be replacing Crane. So it will be at the line to shoot Darrell Williams. Tosses up. It is no good. Rebound ripped out by McGrady for the Cougars. I think rolled around the iron about 4 times. And now here's a lob pass. Intercepted and stolen. Coming out of there with it will be Goodson. Hits the trailing Tinch for the slam. Wipe it off. Offensive charge, Tinch.
Oh, stepping in there, playing those feet, taking a punishment, and getting a call as Barnes. I'll tell you what, you cannot make lazy passes against these great athletes, can you?
And the charge on Tinch will be his second, team foul number 7.
Patriots with 10 turnovers now in this second half, 17 for the game.
You know, Coach Boston probably saying, hey, my guy was too far into the basket. Here's a steal now again by Westover. A bad pass intercepted by Williams. They knock the ball around, and Reed comes out there with it for the Patriots. Reed throws it right wing to Crawford, less than a minute to go. Crawford in the corner. Crawford double team, bounces it out, intending his pass. Reed fouled, though, by a reaching in Yates.
Yates in the passing lane. Get a hand on it, but also gets a hand on the Patriots.
So Reed will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Where they missed the last 2 front ends of those 1-on-1s.
2 for 5, 2 for 6 in the game are the Patriots from the free throw line. Tosses in the air, and it is no good. Rebound McGrady. Now they're keeping the Cougars in it. Down the right side in the front court, this is Campbell. Campbell with the basketball, shuffles right to left, twirls, dishes it down low to McGrady for the layup. Good.
Oh, McGrady gets a basket. Campbell makes a play with a great pass.
And a timeout is called by the Cougars, and we'll take a 60-second break. 41.6 seconds to go in the game. It's Westover 43, Sullivan Central 40. I wonder if I brought that stuff with me.
You're not getting hoarse already.
Daggone drugstore.
Is that all you have?
I got some Tylenol. Back here at Viking Hall, 41.6 seconds to go in the game. A 3-point Westover lead, and Westover will have the basketball in rear court. Cougars have clawed their way back to actually grab a lead after trailing by 12. Now Westover leads by 3. Here's the inbounds to Reed. Gets it to Tinch, to Goodson. Goodson will bring it into the front court. Goodson dribbling to the left, and he's going to be fouled.
Cougars almost got there with Campbell. Almost got there with a steal off the press. Just couldn't make it, and then we had to have a foul.
Fouls on Cantor. That's his 3rd, team's 9th, so it will be a 1-and-1 coming up for Casey Goodson.
And they missed their last 3 free ones, and they were the front ends of the 1-and-1s.
43-40, Westover in front. Toss is in the air, toss is good. He'll get the bonus.
2-possession game now.
Here comes McGrady into the lineup to replace Yates for the Cougars.
Regardless if he makes this one, the Cougars could still tie with a 3 and a 2.
And so Goodson will attempt his 2nd. Goodson's toss, no good. Rebound scrapped for. Coming out there with it is Crawford for Westover. And that may have done it. Now they get it out to Reed, who's going to be fouled by the reaching in Shelton.
Long carom on the free one. Went way back out toward the foul line. Coach Warren not very happy about somebody stepping in that paint and grabbing that rebound.
And it'll be a 2-shot opportunity here for Aaron Reed, as that was the 10th team foul. Toss up by Reed, no good. Why is that not a 2-shot foul? And now the coaching staff wants to know why it's not a 2-shot foul as well. None the same. Cougars have the basketball. Cantor for 3. It won't go. That should have been a 2-shot opportunity. And now Crawford comes down with the rebound, and the score table over there has got to let the officials know that it's a 2-shot opportunity. So we've just seen about, about 10, 12 seconds run off the clock when they should have been shooting another free throw up here.
Cougars miss. They get a rebound. Let's see if they're going to go back it up. I don't know if they can or not.
I don't know if they can or not either. As the Cougars miss the shot, Westover comes down with the rebound. Now it'd be something. That was the 10th team foul on the Cougars. And we'll have the discussion going on as Coach Willie Boston, Dickie Warren, they're all there. The officials are all there. And
it could be a correctable error.
Well, the bottom line in my eyes is the officials don't know, they don't know. So we will see. Well, maybe we need to get Ralph down there to assess the situation.
He's watching very intently. He's taking notes.
44-40 Westover by 4 with 22.4 seconds to go in this contest.
I tell you, those 3 guys in the stripes, they'll get it right. We have the best in the business. They'll make sure it's right.
So we'll see what they have. They'll now call the teams back on. No, they're going to get the coaches over here now. And Howard Henson will be talking to Willie Boston and Dickie Warren. And I would love to be the fly on the wall over there listening to this. With 22.4 seconds to go in this game, Westover up 4. And so
Coach Warren's agreeing with it, whatever they're saying.
And now
Coach Boston, he has another question for him, but Coach Warren's still in agreement.
So it will be, well, we're still not sure what's going to happen. They may go ahead and let the play stand, seeing as Westover has come up with the basketball on the missed shot with 22.4 seconds to go. And
they're going to shoot another free one, I think.
Well, if they're going to do that, then they've got to add time to the clock. Now, the guy that was at the free throw line is Reed. Well, what they're going to do is they're going to let him shoot a free throw.
Now they're going to give him 2.
Well, they already let him shoot 1. And the toss is up, and it's good. Okay, I see what they're doing. They're letting Reed shoot his 2nd. He made it. And now they'll give the ball to Westover as if the play had happened. So that's how it will stand with 22.4 seconds, or are they? And that's what they're going to do.
Well, I told you they'd get it worked out.
So,
Cougars are going to the foul line. Did they get fouled down here? Must have been a foul.
well, there must be a foul called on Westover somewhere.
I missed that one.
I did too. It is a 1-and-1 though coming up for Harris. So who the foul was on, I'm not sure. But they did call a foul apparently on the miss by Harris, and Harris will shoot the 1-and-1. He misses the free throw. And coming out with the basketball will be Tinch, and now he will be fouled by the reaching in Campbell.
And we'll go back to the other end to shoot 2.
And Campbell, actually they're calling the foul on Barnes. That'll be his first, and it'll be 2 on the other end.
You got to give the Cougars credit. They made a run. They made a game out of it. They had their opportunities, and I know Coach Warren and company a little disappointed at the end result. And again, they had some opportunities here in the last minute to play to, to close within or even tie the game. They were down by 3, just couldn't get anything to go.
Tinch's toss is no good. He will get another.
That's not saying the game's over. It's a 5-point game, 2-possession game. He misses this one. Cougars come down and get a 3. Quick timeout and a turnover. They can send this thing to OT.
Even if he hits this one, it's still a 2-possession game.
Right. They had to hit 2 threes then.
Tinch, who has 8 points. Toss is up. Toss is no good. Rebound McGrady. Outlet pass Barnes. Barnes down the right side. Gets it to Campbell. 16 seconds. Campbell for 3. Left it short. Rebound Cantor. Back to Campbell, head of the key. He'll throw up another 3. Rattles won't drop. Followed up by Barnes, no good. Tinch out with the rebound, and now a foul, and he'll get Barnes grabbing again.
Well, they had their opportunities. 2 good looks at it. Just came up a little bit short. And then another foul.
So it would appear that Westover, with 5.5 seconds to go, will come back and play for 6th place of the Arbys Classic tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. As at the stripe to shoot will be Greg Tinch. He has 8, so he's been held in pretty much of a check today. As the toss is in the air, and it is good by Tinch. And he'll get another. Cougars down 12, scrapped their way back to actually grab the lead, but never really could put a cushion between them and Westover, as the second one is good. And that makes it 47-40. Into the front court, Campbell, he'll twirl, he'll throw up the 13-footer from in front, no good, and that'll be the end of this basketball game. And for the second straight day, the Westover Patriots will win a basketball game by the count of 47-40. Westover's headed to the 6th place game. We will take a 2-minute break by telling you the final score once again is Westover 47, Sullivan Central 40. That duo down there on the table.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, quiet.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hello?
2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Hey, Joe, don't bother me anymore, okay? Just kidding. Oh, I'm sorry. Grovel, grovel. Let's see, there's 5. Well, now I've got 52 points.